Hi, my name's Joan Walsh. I'm the Bertrand Chair of Ornithology at Mass Audubon, and I welcome you to our video blog, Today's Bird. Massachusetts is a woodsy place. From the pine forests on the Cape to the hemlock glens in the western part of the state, Massachusetts is covered with trees. Today's bird is a bird that's here because of those trees. It's a bird that's been wildly successful as it expanded its range in the 1950s and 60s. Today's bird is the zebra-backed chatterbox that we call red-bellied woodpecker.
Hello again, I'm Evan Sibley, this time here to talk to you about the most inaccurately named bird in the state, the red-bellied woodpecker. Massachusetts is about 5 million acres in total, and more than 3 million of those acres are forested. And as much as we may love these forests for the 60,000 gallons of maple syrup they produce every year, I guarantee you that our woodpeckers love them even more. Most woodpeckers spend their entire lives dependent on trees. They sleep in them, eat the insects inside of them, excavate cavities as nests, and they even use the trees to communicate with each other. The red-bellied woodpecker, like cardinals and robins, is a relative newcomer to Massachusetts. Like others, they followed the bubble of warming winters northward and were aided by expanding usage of bird feeders. They first began appearing in the 1960s, and they were fairly common by just the 1980s. Another 20 years later, by 2000, they were everywhere. The woodpecker's arrival also coincided with the reforestation of much of the state, meaning that their homes and food supplies were increasing as their numbers did. And, as we've learned, if you feed them, they will come. The red-bellied woodpeckers have a wide diet, fruits and bugs mostly, but they will also eat suet and even the eggs of other birds. Red-bellies have a striking ladder back, which is subtly different from the other striped-back woodpeckers in Mass. Here is a downy woodpecker for comparison, and you can see it's not so zebra-like. This, along with their relatively large size and red back and top of head, helps to distinguish them. By now, you're asking what everyone asks. What's the deal with the name, then? That belly is definitely not red. But you would be maybe sort of a little mistaken in thinking that. If we zoom in here, you can see that famous red belly. There it is. So, yeah, it's not the best name.
We encourage you to get to know the woodpeckers of Massachusetts. There are 4 species that are here throughout the year, and there's 2 that arrive in the spring to brighten our days all the way through the summer. We also encourage you today to try and rename this woodpecker, because red-bellied woodpecker just doesn't seem right. I'm going to start you out with my first shot at it, which is red-blushed woodpecker. But I have a feeling you can do a lot better than that. Your additional challenge today is to send us your photos of red-bellied woodpecker. Put them down below or tag us on Instagram. We love hearing from you, and stay well. Thank you.